What's going on, everyone? Kami here. Today we're going to be looking at Evie in our Champions A through Z Paladins series. I messed that up. Now, Evie's got 3 talents: Over the Moon, Snow Globe, and Wormhole. And I've said in the past that like Wormhole or Throw, and I think like I've heard Fish Echo say that, and a lot of Evies, if you're really trying to play top level and you want it to be the best you can be, I think Wormhole is the definite answer. But I thought of it so much that I thought Over the Moon and Snow Globe were just terrible. They're actually not that bad. They don't do anything spectacular, but it just requires a little bit different of a playstyle, and it's actually a lot more fun because it allows you to be more aggressive, because you don't have the option of Wormhole blinking in and blinking out, so you just gotta go for it. And it can sometimes evolve into a very snowbally type of gameplay. You can do that with Wormhole, but it just happens more often with Over the Moon and Snow Globe because you're playing that way anyway. So what talent we're gonna be looking at today? We're gonna be looking at Wormhole, obviously, because Wormhole is the best, and we always want to kind of take a look at the best talent, I think. I don't know exactly, again, what I'm gonna be doing with the Champion A through Z series, but I like Wormhole. I've been playing Over the Moon and Snow Globe a decent amount lately, so I just kind of want to go back to Wormhole, remember how good it is, and be like, I don't know what I was thinking. Over the Moon and Snow Globe are still good, but Wormhole, so good. So it's an extra blink, dude. What are you gonna, what? As for the loadouts, I'm gonna say that you mandatory need Flicker at a 4 or 5, really at a 5. It's kind of the only thing that's mandatory. Teleport I like having at a 4, just because it allows you to go a little longer distances. It's been nerfed quite significantly in the past, so people have said, you know, you can drop this off to a 3 or 2, or maybe even a 1, or hell, maybe even some people take it out depending on the map. But 4, even on smaller maps, it's not overkill whatsoever. It's only 24% increased range, and it's just a nice little sprinkle to have in there if you consider 4 loadout points a sprinkle. Swift Witch at a 3. This has been default, a staple that I've seen a lot of other good Evie players, and this is like the threshold that they feel like when you're using Soar, it's really slow, but when you get to level 3, it kind of is that bar that you need to bypass to make it harder for people to hit you. Like a level 2 or level 1 just doesn't feel like it's fast enough, but 3 causes them to miss enough to where it's actually worth it. So I think it's more of a personal preference. You can run without it, but when I run without it, I feel like I just die a lot more, and I feel very sluggish. And with 3, I feel like I'm still pretty sluggish, but I can actually move around, and I just don't die as much. So maybe they're right. Maybe that is the threshold for the human accuracy reaction time of words, to where 15% increased flight speed makes it that much harder to hit them, to where they never do. Who knows? Killing Frost at a 2, I mean, there's not really much else you'd want in your loadout. You could go with something like a level 1 version of Acclamation, so you don't knock yourself back, but whatever. There's Great Distance. I used to use that for a while. You can crank that up to a 2 to get an extra second of duration of your soar. May not seem like a lot, but when you're soaring, it feels like an eternity, trust me. But the more and more I've played Killing Frost, mainly with the old Snow Globe and the Over the Moon builds, Killing Frost just seems really good. It's 20% off your cooldown reduction of soar. That's the highest cooldown reduction I've ever seen per point, I think, of any of the champions. I'm surprised it's not a staple of just having 100% all the time, but that's because Wormhole built in has so much mobility that you don't really need it. But it's a nice little, again, sprinkle onto the loadout. The last one is Cantrip, and this kind of caters into the whole soar, and by soar I mean blink soar combo, blink shoot soar shoot combo. I'll show you that in a second, but the extra ammo is pretty nice, and it could actually be the difference between killing a person and not killing a person. Now I want to jump into the training ground to show you some tips that I like to do that I think can make a big difference if you're just starting off Evie, and then we'll jump into some gameplay, actual gameplay, not training ground gameplay. Okay, so with Evie, the number 1 tip I'm going to give you is always be doing something. If you're coming around the corner and you're shooting at a person and they're shooting at you, you have a cooldown up, you're messing up, you're taking damage. You are very squishy, you have 1800 life, so you will die much quicker than them. And the thing that you have over the other champions is you have mobility, so you have to use them. What mobility do you have? You obviously have your blink and you have your soar. With Wormhole, now you can blink back. Keep in mind that is I believe a 4 second, I can't really remember, does it say with the Wormhole? You have 4 seconds to blink back, and sometimes you can use a lot of it, but also don't feel bad about just like blinking in, shooting, and then blinking back immediately and getting that chip damage off. Especially if you have Cauterize, by the time they get healed up a little bit, you do it again, and you just become a constant nuisance. And if they're not pushing in, that constant nuisance and that constant ticking away at them will end up resulting in a kill, as long as you hit the majority of your shots while blinking in. Speaking of blinking in and getting your shots, another thing is pre-aiming where you want to go. So let's say you go and you want to blink up here. I've seen a lot of Evies kind of do this, and then they'll turn around, look for them, and then blink back. It's not terrible, but you can definitely fine-tune that a lot by pre-snapping where you need to go. And this takes a lot of practice, and you have to know exactly where you're blinking. Normally you don't want to hold down the blink button and be like, oh, this is where I'm going to blink. You kind of want to get in the you get that muscle memory of like, I know I'm going to blink here, I know I need to snap over this way, and I know they're going to be generally in that direction. So it's pre-snapping. As you blink, once you get the handle of where you're going to be blinking, and it depends on your, the loadout card for the distance, but I'm just adding confusion here. You want to pre-snap to where you think they are. So if you blink up here and you want to aim down at this Victor, you want to already in the middle of the blink be snapping down like that. That was obviously much more of a snap that you wanted to do, but I wanted to overemphasize it to show how much of a difference it can make. Because literally you can, like I'm already turned around by the time the blink goes through. You can pretty much just aim right there. This also comes with muscle memory with your mouse, so you just kind of aim down, you're already aiming at them. You don't always have to be like right on them, but just having a general idea, at least to look at them so you don't lose them. Because with really quick Evie gameplay, if you blink up in the air and you don't look at them, you can get lost, especially if they're moving, you know? So you always want to keep an eye on them and always think ahead. Think of an escape plan. Earlier I mentioned about the, and another thing is the blink, shoot, soar, shoot combo. And this involves you blinking up in the air, shooting, and then preferably soaring and then shooting all before you hit the ground. Let's see if we can pull it off. And then we drop, then we get another shot off, then the Victor's dead. This is a very, very deep play, right? This is when you've been chipping away at someone and they're at half life and you're like, screw it, dude, I'm gonna go for it. You could also use it if you're low on life or you're low on ammo and you want to use the cantrip, the one that gives you ammo back with your soar. Obviously, you can use that there. Keep in mind, you can cancel your soar whenever you want just by hitting the soar button again. That could be pretty useful if you just kind of want to soar, immediately cancel it just to get that ammo back to get the kill. And I think the last tip I can give is the ice block usage. A lot of people tend to sit in their ice block a little bit too long. So if someone's shooting at you, they're like, pow, pow, pow. You don't just hold the ice block. You kind of get the idea. The more you play, the more you get used to other people's firing rates. You want to essentially pow, pow, and then you jump out after the shot gets absorbed with the ice block, and then you go out. Because if you're gonna die anyway. If you sit inside the ice block, that gives everyone a chance to go, that Evie is ice blocking, and then they kill you. Unless you have like the card in the loadout that allows you to heal in the ice block, or you get healed by your teammates, or you're just trying to stall it for as long as possible, and you're like, I'm dead anyway. I have all my cooldowns, or like the cooldowns are on cooldown. Then yeah, you can hold it as long as you can. But if you're in mid combat, you've got your other cooldowns up. Just try to use the ice block to block a shot and then keep moving. Because again, like I said, Evie's all about mobility and you want to keep moving as much as possible. Let's see if we can use these tips that I gave in the next game where I probably get pooped on. Who knows? All right, here we go. Like I said, we're playing Wormhole with this Wormhole build, and all the builds are viable. Like I wasn't a big fan of the other ones before, but they can definitely be used. And we'll go for some cauterized. What do we have? We have Solo Tank Ruckus. That might be rough. Might be. Where are my homies at? Yo. Hold on a minute. My Wormhole wasn't up. I've been playing too much of the other build. I forgot how much of a window there is for Wormhole. So again, it's all about quick. If you miss, don't worry, you'll be able to try again in 4 seconds. So we're just gonna focus on, see if we can find someone over here. Yeah, so it's gonna be blink, shoot, blink back, hit 154 if that's life. Whoa there, Black Betty. Actually, hold on a minute. Never mind, Grok is dead. Okay, itchy nose, oh no. We're just gonna go ahead and stay on this and then die, yep. That's fine, I got time to itch my nose. This nose itching is chronic, dude! That chronic itch nose, you know what I'm saying? Itchy nose is aside. Objective capture. Yes! Hello! Hello! You can hit shots when you're point blank like that, you know? We're gonna do another blink up there in a second. Oh, hello. Is there? Okay, there's a... I see. Okay, hit him twice, but... Don't hurt my friend! My llama friend! Reloading, timeout. Where are they? Where are they? Victor? Woo! Wait a minute. There's a Damba up here? Hold on a minute. What do you think he is right now? What do you think he is? Gotta blink, no hook. Haha, I love seeing the hook fly past after you blink back. Feels good. Can I thread this needle? Oh, you can, nice. But there's someone coming up behind us. We gotta make sure that we deal with that. We're gonna soar up there so we have our Wormhole blink up immediately. Oh, 99. Oh no. We're not hitting any of them. Ooh, can you shoot through this? Ow. The answer was no. All right, got him. Yeah, Victor? Didn't go well. Weren't moving enough, buddy. Ooh, can I just start pushing the payload? Kinda. Oh god, the blink went nowhere. The blink went nowhere, guys. I think the Maeve just like blinked back there. And by blinked, I mean, you know. Oh no, dude! That was close. That was very much close. Here, where's that Victor at? The Victor's like up here, isn't he? Victor? Where is he? Ooh. Blink it back. Oh, they didn't drop down all the way. Oh, man, he's so fast. He's so fast, dude. Oh, he's surging with the powers. He's just weaving back and forth. I ain't got one. Blink back. Push successful. Woohoo. That's a croc. I killed him. All right, don't have enough for Cauterize 3, but we have enough for Haven, and Haven is something that probably would be good. We've got like Victor, Maltamba, Grok, Maeve, Makawa all shooting at us. Don't know what accent this is, but I think Haven will help us out pretty good. If I were an Evie... Sustained. Well, they're obviously cheating. Ooh, no! Wait, did I get one? Oh, no, never mind. Doodle-lay, 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 doo. I love how she sits on the horse. That would have been a cool shot, right? I don't know about that one. No! Oh, I could have blinked back. Oh, no. Well. Peekaboo! He's doing like 3. Oh, God. I'm starting to really enjoy Haven more and more. Like, you know, I mean, Haven's good. It's damage reduction, right? You can never go wrong with that, but I've been enjoying it more than Cauterize 3. Are we, like, dead? Oh, God. Oh. Whoa! No more nades. 0 amount more nades, please. Boop. Nope, just kidding. Dude's trying to like Kobe us. Where's the victim? That's not good. Oh my god, King of Manlets. What a boss. Sometimes King of Manlets just charges forward and kills the whole team. Sometimes. Most of the time. Don't look behind you. My ice block was up. Whoa! That would have been cool. Can't always get what you want, though. Going up. Oh, no. Is he just running? Oh, that dude is just running. I think he'll be, like, right there. I thought I hit that. Oh, I'm just dead. There's no ammo. Is it weird when I'm playing Evie and I have the Evie announcer pack? It's like you watch someone on the TV and you're like, hey, wait a minute. You're on the TV. You can't be right here. Here I come to be a unicorn. Let's go right side again. That seemed like it worked out okay. Dude, I swear, King of Manlets is like always cleaning up. It's insane. Should have maybe staggered him a little bit. No, but the Makoa was there, so it's like a little spoopy. Missed. Missed again. Where'd he go? Going up. Anyone over here? Oh, there's a Maeve. Oh no, he's so mad. Hey, just like being able to pound away at him feels pretty good. You know what I mean? Anyone coming up there? No? Anyone coming over here? No? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I thought that was money. I thought that was money. Wait, what is this guy doing? I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get this Never mind. I feel like, and I probably have known this the whole time, Grok is a bot. Grok bot. I got the taunt off. Look, I'm right there. Look, I'm spawning the ice. Look, and then it's a coin and it's inside Damba. I helped. Not the best showmanship of the Evie, but you can see, I mean, you probably have seen in a lot of them, previous videos or anybody playing Evie that's decent. You just gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Gotta do stuff left and right, and then you do it. You feel really cool. Feels good, man. Again, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this Champion A through Z series. I feel like now that I don't have statistics to look at, then it's just me playing the champion and talking about him, and that's just pretty much all my videos anyway. So I'll figure out something. I've got a lot of recordings to do right now, getting prepared for the honeymoon. So bear with me for a little bit. It's been very stressful these past couple of weeks. If anybody's ever planned a wedding or been in a wedding, I thought we would be the exception, be like we're to pre-plan a lot of it. We did, but it's just to keep things coming up, and then you think you have RSVP, and then someone's like, I'm bringing a date, and you're like, no, you're not. It's super fun / sarcasm. But anyway, we're gonna make it through it. We're gonna go on a honeymoon. I'm gonna come back a brand new Kami. It's gonna be awesome. I don't know what else to say about that one, except I'm gonna head out of here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
Hey, thanks for watching. I'm not gonna be one of those people who asks you to like and subscribe, so I'm not gonna ask.